Day 768 of doing a LeetCode problem every day until I get a job. All right, y'all, we're back again another day, another LeetCode problem where we're doing daily LeetCode problems. In a day, we have question number 1979, find greatest common divisor of array. The difficulty level is easy, so you already know we're going to keep the solution as simple and easy to understand as well. But before we get started, y'all, don't forget to like, hype, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you need any new Apple AirPods, go ahead and check out that link in the description so you can get you some. Now let's see what the question says. Given an integer array nums, return the greatest common divisor of the smallest number and largest number in nums. The greatest common divisor of two numbers is the largest positive integer that evenly divides both numbers. Alright, y'all, so that may seem simple at first, but let's go ahead and take a look at these examples anyway, just to make sure that we're doing this problem correctly. So, in example 1, our input nums equals an array of integers 2, 5, 6, 9, and 10. The output is 2. Explanation says the smallest number in nums is 2. Boom, right here. The largest number in nums is 10. Boom, right here. It says the greatest common divisor of 2 and 10 is 2. So boom, the greatest common divisor of 2 and 10 is 2, right? So that's why we return 2, because it's the greatest common divisor of both the smallest number and the greatest number. Now, just in case that didn't make sense, let's take a look at example 2. So in example 2, our input nums equals an array of integers 7, 5, 6, 8, 3. Our output is 1. Explanation says the smallest number is 3, the largest number is 8, the greatest common divisor of 3 and 8 is 1. So in this case, you can see our smallest number is 3, our greatest number is 8. Since our smallest number is odd, our greatest number is even, and they're both just such low numbers, then the only common divisor that they have is 1, right? So that's why the answer is 1. Boom. So let's take a look at example 3. In example 3, the input nums equals the array of integers 3, 3. The output is 3. It says the smallest number in the smallest number in nums is 3. The greatest number in nums is 3. The greatest common divisor of 3 and 3 is 3. So as you know, 3 can be divided by itself by 3. And 3 can be divided by, both 3's can be divided by itself, which is 3, and that's the greatest number that they can be divided by, so that's why the output is 3. So now that we understand the question, y'all, let's get into the fun part, the actual solution. Solution is not that difficult at all. Now, first thing we need to do is we need to sort the array so the smallest number is at the beginning and the largest number is at the end. So to do that, we'll just say let sort equal nums dot sorted and put the parentheses. Boom. Then we need to get the minimum value from the sorted array. So we'll declare a variable called min num and set that equal to sort square bracket 0. Boom. Then we're going to get the maximum value from the sorted array. So we're going to declare a variable called max num, set that equal to sort square bracket sort. So square bracket, sort, boom, and then come outside of that, and we're gonna say open up some more square bracket sort dot count minus 1, then close the square brackets like that. Boom. Now we need to store the greatest common divisor found so far. So we'll come underneath this, declare a variable called divide, set that equal to 0. Then we need to check every number from 1 to the minimum element. So we're going to say for I in 1 dot min num. We'll open up the brackets. And if I divides both the maximum and minimum values evenly, then I is a common divisor. So we'll say if max num mod I equals 0 and 2 and signs min num mod I equals 0. Then we're going to open up the brackets and we're going to update divide with the current common divisor. Since the loop moves from small to large values, the final value assigned will be the greatest common divisor. So we're going to say divide equals I. Boom. Now we're going to return the greatest common divisor found by coming underneath this, and we're going to say return divide. Boom, y'all. That's all she wrote. Let's give it a run. Make sure it runs properly. It's accepted, so let's go ahead and submit it. Make sure it's still accepted after we submit it. And look at that, y'all. 1 milliseconds beats dash percent of users. Not too bad, not too bad at all. So, y'all, with that being said, I hope y'all learned something today, and I hope to see y'all here tomorrow for another day, another LeetCode problem. See y'all then.